So I've been seeing a lot of comments about you guys asking me to do an update on a few different stocks. So in this video, I'm going to do an update on MLGO, ProPhase, and Dfli stock. So I don't like to do an update unless something significant happens because nothing really changed from the last time I made the video on this specific stock. But since I've seen so many comments, different people asking me to make updates on these three specific stocks, I'll make an update in this video. So please make sure to watch to the very end, and please do me a favor and give this video a like. Let's try to get this video to 100 likes. And so the updates is going to be very quick. I'm just going to give you an update on the technical analysis on these three different stocks. So starting off with DFLI, from the time I made the video, it's still trading sideways. And that's one of the things. So I told you like before, like when it passes the 50-day moving average, the next thing it wants to test is the 200-day moving average, but we cannot time like how long it will trade sideways. So it's trading within this range right here. So I'll draw two lines right here. So it's kind of like trading between this range, and it could potentially trade between this range until like the next earnings report, which is like November 17th. So September, October, like almost like a good like month and a half from now. So it could definitely trade in this range until that. So the way this works is like, okay, like, so I'll give you an example. Like the chart is a great indicator that, okay, the price is going to reverse trend. And as you can see on the 50-day moving average, if I could hide the tickers, you could see like it's a clear trend reversal. You see how it's like, it was sloping down, it was like going level right here, and now it's clearly trending up. So the moving average is clearly trending up. That means the price average is going to go up. What we're waiting for now is some kind of news catalyst. So here, like where I have my cursor, 13th of March. So at this point, maybe some news event came in, which caused the run up from like say $1.09 to $1.36 a, in like a week, which is like a 30% rise in the stock price in a week, which is a great, that's a massive rally for just in a week. It went up 30%. But because it was below the moving averages and it was clearly on a downtrend, it didn't hold. It just kept going down, down, and down. So here, because it's above the moving average, if a news comes in that triggers a rally, it's going to go up and test this 200 moving average. And also look at this. So look at on the right side of my screen, the analyst rating is still a strong buy at $1. So even if you don't want to take my word for it, take the word of the analysts who are giving it a buy rating at a $1 price point. So from here, it has a potential, like even if it just goes through $1, 250%. So like almost 3x. So that's how you have to play it. Again, you're not going to be able to time. I see a lot of comments like, oh, update on DFLI. Like, what do you really expect? Like, another thing I tell you guys over and over, like, if you're going into the comment section of a YouTube video and asking, like, oh, what should I do? I'm down or I'm up. Should I sell now? Like, you shouldn't be trading stocks because you clearly don't understand what you're doing. It's okay to ask me, hey, can you make an update? I appreciate that. But if you're asking, like, oh, like, what should I do? Should I buy or sell? Don't trade stocks because you do not know what you're doing. You're gonna lose money. Just go figure something else out. So again, going back to the stock, like we're not gonna be able to predict exactly how long it decides to trade sideways. It's going to trade within this channel right here, the lines that I've drawn. So you can go to your chart and draw this channel. But if a news event does kick in, then it will start its rally up to this 200-day moving average. It's going to touch that 200-day moving average. We're just not going to be able to predict exactly what day it starts this rally. So if you believe in the stock, again, the analysts are giving it a buy rating at $1 price point. If you believe in the stock, just put some money in, forget about it, and just come back, check on it every couple of weeks and see where you're at. If you're in like some profit, lock in some profit. The best way to do it is, okay, so again, nothing's trading or financial advice, but the best way to trade where like it's headache free, say you have $1,000 invested at 31 cents, right? And the stock goes up to 0.6 cents. Now you're double. So sell all your initial investment. So your initial investment of $1,000, if you sell half your shares, you'll get out your initial investment, and the rest, no matter what happens, you're not going to lose money. Even if it goes all the way back down to zero, you're not going to lose money because you took out your initial investment, and now that capital is freed up for you to invest in something else. So again, one more time, if you say you have $1,000 at 0.31 cents right now, and the stock goes up to 60 cents, sell your initial investment, take out your $1,000 and let the rest ride. And you don't have to worry about the rest. It could go up. If it goes up, then okay, you're making more profit. If it goes down half, you're still in profit. Even if it goes all the way down to zero, you haven't lost a single dollar. And now you still have your initial capital to invest in something else. And you can like rinse and repeat and keep doing that with like different stocks. So that was the update for this stock. Now let's go move on to ProPhase. So same thing with ProPhase. You see like from the time I made the video, it's kind of like trading sideways. What we want to see on the stock on the daily chart is that we want to see it clearly close above this 200-day moving average. And it tried to attempt it yesterday, but it didn't quite close above the 200-day moving average. And the entire market is down today, so it's kind of like struggling. But overall, it still looks healthy. Like the ProPhase still looks good. You see like the technicals is a buy rating. Look at the right side of my screen. The technical is a buy rating, but before we see like a massive rally, so go watch the first video. I explained why I have this $1.43 line drawn right here. But what we want to see is for the stock to close above this 200-day moving average for it to start a meaningful rally. But nothing really has changed. It's kind of like, you know, going in the waves, a predictable wave. If we take a look at the 4-hour chart, nothing significant. You see, it's like a clear wave. We don't want to see it come back and go below 0.37. I don't think it will. And on the 45-minute chart, so we see we got a buy signal on the 45-minute chart, and it's above the 50 and 200 moving average. But again, we need to see more volume come in. It's kind of setting up for a rally in the future, but again, we're not going to be able to predict exactly when that rally starts. We need to see some news event come in, some volume come in, something come in for the rally to start. So let's go back to the daily chart. Overall, the chart, like if I take a long-term picture, like if I take a look at it from like March all the way to now, you see how it was trading sideways this whole time in the channel. And the reason why I made the video now is because you have to go see the original video, because you have to go see the original video, but I'll kind of like summarize it right here. Is not only does the chart look phenomenal, I looked at the short float information in the original video, so go watch that. But also, like I saw a discrepancy in the options market. There was way more call options for like expiring next month than their put options. Like no one is expecting this based on the options activity. Like almost no one is expecting the stock to be below 50 cents like in a month from now. So there's way more activity on the call side. That's something that like really triggered me to like investigate more. And so I did all the investigation in the original video, so go watch that. But as of now, it's just trading sideways. So if you go to my channel page and you click on any random video, you'll see that from the time I first posted the video, if it's been like at least a month or 2 months, the stock is trading up significantly. But it didn't happen like the day after I posted the video. A lot of times it does go down, it does trend down, and then once the rally starts, it'll trade up like 50, 100, 200. Like, you know, Open Door went from 71 cents all the way to $10, but it didn't do it in a straight line. It traded back down and then it rallied back up. So this is kind of like normal. Nothing really changed from the time I first made the video. It's not like some horrific news came in and like now the stock is dead. No, the stock is still alive. It's doing its normal wave pattern. We just have to wait for 1 or 2 news events to come in for the stock to like really start to rally, which I suspect will, because of the discrepancies in the options market, which I explained in the original video when I first introduced this stock. So go check the original video. And this is kind of the update. It's just doing what, you know, just trading sideways. It's just consolidating. For the last stock, MLGO. So we have a buy signal on MLGO. Again, nothing really changed from the last time I made the video. What I told you in the last video is that we have to see this stock trade above 1509 for like a short squeeze or like a massive rally to be triggered. And if a rally or short squeeze does get triggered, again, it's going to come up to this 200-day moving average. So that's like 1,000% gain from here. So that's like 1,000%, yeah, over 1,000% gain from here. And if you want to play it safe, which, you know, you should, just wait for it to trade above this 1509, because the 1509 is a clear resistance. And if you're waiting for it to trade above this 1509, you're going to miss out on a solid like 35%. But you have to think about it, like, is this is why I tell you, like, I cannot tell you what to exit or enter. You have to come up with your own strategy. Like, let's go back to the example of like investing $1,000. If you have $1,000 in this stock right now, we got a buy signal. It looks good. Like, let's look at the 45-minute chart. The 45, yeah, it's just trading sideways. So let's say you have $1,000 invested in it right now, and it doesn't cross this 1509 until like say November. That capital is held up that you could be invested in something else. If you want to wait for the stock to go above 1509, you're missing out on that 30% gain, but your capital is still free to like invest in something else, or like maybe something personal that you want to invest your money in. That's how you have to play it. That's why I tell you in all the videos that that's like the main reason why nothing is trading or financial advice, because I don't know what is going on with your life. That's why it's so annoying. Like, I swear, like if I once I get to like 100,000 subscribers, I'm gonna start blocking people that ask me like, should I buy or sell? Because this is the most annoying thing. I don't know your life. I don't know who you are. I don't know anything about you. I don't know how much money you have. Why are you asking me if you should buy or sell? Like, you should be smart enough to like figure that out for yourself. I'm bringing you stocks when they're undervalued. I'm giving you all the education. I'm teaching you how to like read the charts, come up with your own strategy, and figure out when you should buy or sell. Because I don't know your life. I don't know your finances. It's impossible for me to give you like individualized financial advice of what to do with your money. So this is the update on the MLGO stock. The chart, again, it has to break this 1509 before we can start to see a massive rally. And you go back to the last video I made on MLGO, like everything looks like pretty good still. Like the short float is very high. This is setting up for a potential big squeeze, but it has to like break this 1509 and we have to see more volume come in. So those are the updates on the three stocks. Please make sure you're subscribed to this channel, turn on your post notification. I try to bring you undervalued stocks. As you can see, the last two videos updates I made, all the stock rallied like 50% from the time I first made the video, and almost every single stock. You go to my channel right now, like go and just click on any random video, like from the first time that I posted the stock, and you'll see like any APLD, like plug, anything, any random video, you'll see like from the time I first post the video, the stock is trading up significantly. And you can, like I showed you, like the last three updates I made on APLD, Tilray plug, they're all up like between like 50 to 100% from the time I first made the video, like around like a month ago. And Open Door is the biggest one so far that I have documented on the channel. Again, I've been doing this like for a long time. I just started documenting it now. I first brought you Open Door like 2 months ago when I was trading at 71 cents. And I go watch that video and see how I found it, how I knew that it was setting up for a massive rally. And I think at that point, no one was talking about it. But I saw the discrepancy in the option market that triggered, okay, I know something is going to happen. Again, it didn't happen right away, but look at Open Door now. It's from 71 cents to like $10. And I actually did that I actually had an insane trade personally. I bought Fubo stocks. I bought like $120 worth of call options that I exited at an $8,000 profit. And it's all documented. I'm gonna make a video on that. You can like see it in my gains and loss, like like how I purchased $120 worth of call options and exited at a $8,000 profit. And if you made it this far in the video, I just want to know, if you made it this far in the video, can you please comment Fubo call option, just comment that so I know like how many people made it this far in the video. And I'm working on that video to like, show you guys like the powers of like, options trading. And I'm working on the video because I think that's a very interesting video. I don't think anyone has had an insane trade like that, where like turning $120 of call options into $8,000 worth of profit. I've never seen anyone make anything close to that kind of video on YouTube. So that might be a first. I'm excited. I'm working on the video. It just takes a while because it's not like these type of videos. I have to like go back in time and like kind of show you exactly where my mindset was, how I found this stock, and so on and so on. So again, I'm working on the video. And please do me a favor, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Please give this video a like and turn on your post notification. Leave a comment. If you made it this far in the video, comment Fubo call options. I'm just curious how many people make it to almost the end of the video, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.